Hey, you. So you've been mastering the art of coding those perfectly symmetrical regular polygons
Hmm?
and even those super cool star shapes in Python.
Yeah, getting those down.
Well, buckle up because we're about to unlock like a whole new level of creative coding. We're talking drawing any polygon you can imagine.
Exactly. We're moving beyond just the constraints of equal sides and angles. We're going to explore the power of the polygon function.
Okay, the polygon function.
Yeah, this tool lets you define shapes with, well, complete freedom.
Think of it like this. With regular polygons, the computer does the heavy lifting to make everything even, right?
Hmm.
But what if you want to draw something specific, like the outline of an oddly shaped country on a map, or maybe a unique character for a game?
That's exactly the kind of thing Polygon is perfect for.
Okay, so how does it work? Our source material shows it works by connecting a series of specific XY coordinates that you provide.
That's the key. You provide the points.
So our mission today is basically to understand exactly how this function works and what kind of cool stuff it lets you create.
Let's dive in. Let's look at an example straight from our material.
Yeah.
Polygon 100, 100, 100, 300, 150, 300.
Okay, just a bunch of numbers.
At first glance, yeah, it might seem like just a string of numbers, but what's fascinating here is how these numbers work in pairs.
Pairs. Like coordinates, X and Y.
Exactly. The first pair, 100 and 100, that tells the computer the exact location of the first corner, an X coordinate of 100 and a Y coordinate of 100.
Right. And then the next two numbers, 100 and 300, that's the second corner.
Yep, 100, 300 is your second point. And finally, 150 and 300 mark the spot for the third corner, 150, 300.
Okay, so you have 3 points, 100, 100, 100, 300, and 150, 300. What happens then?
And just like connecting dots you might have done, in a puzzle book, the polygon function takes these coordinate pairs in the order you give them.
Oh, so order matters.
Definitely. It draws a straight line from the first point, 100, 100 to the second, 100, 300. And then from the second point to the third, 150, 300.
And then it could just leave it open.
No, it automatically connects the last point back to the very first point to close the shape. So it draws a line from 150, 300 back to 100.
Oh, okay. Got it. So you can see the immediate difference between this and the regular polygon function we talked about before.
Totally different approach.
Yeah, as our source points out, the polygon clearly is not regular, where all the sides have the same length, so we could not have drawn it using regular polygon. It's not symmetrical.
Exactly. With regular polygon, you tell it like how many sides you want and maybe its size or radius.
Right.
And the computer figures out all the angle and where the vertices should go to make it perfectly uniform.
But with Polygon, you are in control of every single corner. You decide exactly where each point goes.
Precisely. Want to code, say, a jagged mountain range for a background? You can do that by listing the points along the peaks and valleys.
Or the outline of a winding river.
Possible. You just need to define enough points along the curve.
So the key takeaway here is that the Polygon function gives you this amazing flexibility, this freedom to draw basically any shape you can describe with a series of points.
Yep. It's all about you defining the corners, the vertices, and the function just connects them in sequence, dot to dot.
It really opens up a world beyond just perfect geometric shapes, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You're no longer limited to what's mathematically perfect or symmetrical. You can get much more organic or specific.
Okay, so now that you listeners are equipped with the power to draw both regular and these irregular polygons, think about the possibilities.
Yeah, this is where it gets really creative.
What kind of cool and complex designs could you come up with by combining these techniques? Could you use regular shapes as maybe building blocks?
Inside a larger irregular shape, or use Polygon to add details onto a regular polygon. Definitely.
That sounds cool.
This is where your coding journey gets even more exciting, I think. Experiment with the polygon function. Seriously, just try defining your own unique sets of coordinates.
Look at that happens.
Yeah, see what surprising and interesting shapes you can bring to life in your Python projects. Go have some fun with it.